These aren't your ordinary school supplies, and this isn't an ordinary quiz. You see it, you want it, but you can only choose one. Will you pick power or style? Let's find out. Welcome to Brainbuster Quiz, the ultimate test of what you really value. For each of these 15 questions, you'll see 3 incredible options. Look carefully, because your choice has a crazy catch. Let's get started. Number 1, the eternal writer versus the ultimate fixer. Would you rather have a pencil that never needs to be sharpened and stays perfectly pointy forever, or an eraser that can erase any mistake, even pen, without a trace? Number 2, the organized tank versus the lightweight dream. Would you rather have a binder that automatically organizes all your papers for you, but it weighs 20 pounds, or a featherlight binder that becomes a total mess every time you open it? Number 3, the infinite ink versus the rainbow writer. Would you rather have a pen that never, ever runs out of ink, but it can only write in bright neon pink, or a pen that can write in any color you imagine, but it runs out of ink at the worst times? Number 4, the math cheat versus the stealth mode. Would you rather have a calculator that can solve any math problem instantly and show the work, but it announces the answer in a robot voice, or a completely silent, normal calculator? Number 5, the audiobook versus the highlight bomb. Would you rather have a textbook that reads its chapters aloud to you in a clear voice, but you can't skip ahead, or a textbook that highlights all the important test info, but it's a permanent, ugly yellow stain? Number 6, the perfect lunch versus the secret lunch. Would you rather have a lunchbox that keeps your food perfectly hot or cold all day, but it always smells strong, or a smell-proof lunchbox that turns your food to mush by lunchtime? Number 7, the cutter of everything versus the fashion statement. Would you rather have scissors that can cut through any material like butter, but they look like kitty safety scissors, or super stylish, sleek scissors that can barely cut paper? Number 8, the permanent bond versus the clean mess. Would you rather have a glue stick that works permanently on anything on the first try, but if you get any on your hands, it stays for a week, or a washable glue that never quite sticks properly? Number 9, the bigger on the inside versus the perfect zips. Would you rather have a backpack that's bigger on the inside and can hold everything, but the zipper is always stuck, or a backpack with a perfect, smooth zipper that's just too small for your binder? Number 10, the navigator scream versus the paper shredder. Would you rather have a compass that draws a perfect circle every time, but it shrieks while spinning, or a quiet compass that always slips and stabs holes in your paper? Number 11, the auto highlighter versus the colorful short-lived. Would you rather have a highlighter that automatically highlights the important stuff for you as you read, but it has a mind of its own and highlights random, useless words too? Number 12, the never-ending staple versus the silent but needy. Number 12, this is a classic power versus convenience. Would you rather have a stapler that never, ever runs out of staples, but it staples with the loudest, most startling thwack sound in the universe? Number 13, the self-filling canteen versus the trusty leak-proof. Would you rather have a water bottle that magically refills itself with fresh, cold water all day long, but it lets out a loud, embarrassing gurgle during silent tests? Number 14, the teleporting ruler versus the perfect but lost. Would you rather have a ruler that's always exactly where you need it, teleporting right into your hand the moment you think of it, but it's always just a little bit bent and warped, or a perfectly straight, precision-engineered, flawless ruler? Number 15, the organized squeak versus the silent collapse. Would you rather have a desk that keeps all your supplies perfectly organized and within reach, but it squeaks loudly and obnoxiously every single time you move, or a completely silent desk, but it has a terrifying tendency to randomly, and without warning, just completely collapse into a pile of rubble? Those choices were brutal. You have to tell me your top 3 picks in the comments. What was the hardest one for you? If you want to see more power-ups and impossible choices, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss a challenge. See you in the next video.